here's some of our Texas property chicks.
Hey everyone!
And we're going to talk about condo living, the kind of lifestyle that you can expect with a condo. It's very different from other types of properties you might live in or own. And Galveston has, Lynn was telling us that Galveston has like 4 different types of condos around here.
So there's the vacation rental type condos up on the seawall, high rises, low rises, and then there's a large group of condominiums that are down by the University of Texas Medical Branch.
Right.
And then there's the in-town condos where people are actually living, not renting,
They're full-timers.
They're full-timers, and they're larger. They've been on the island for a long time. So there's like the high rises, the vacation rentals, the down by UTMB, and then there's the regular residential type condominiums on the island.
So once again, Galveston is showing, for an island that is square footage, not very big, and in the off season when all the tourists have gone home, we only are a town of about 50,000-ish.
Yeah.
And but yet you have so many different kinds of options. When she's talking about the ones that people live in full-time, kind of downtown on the Strand, a lot of those are historic buildings that have been converted, which makes it very cool. Oh yeah, the lofts, I thought that's what you were referring to. So see, there's just so much here. And yeah, it's really neat. But what are the aspects about condo living that really do set it apart? It would be the low maintenance, wouldn't it? Wouldn't that kind of be one of the key things?
I think the main draw to condos for most condominium owners is that they can just go in and
turn the key, walk in.
The condominium handles most of the maintenance, the exterior maintenance, the insurances. They normally just pay for their contents and the inside of the unit. So it's just a kind of a different lifestyle. And some of these high-rise condominiums have tremendous amounts of amenities.
Like pools and exercise rooms, that kind, or what all amenities are we talking?
Most condos have those basic amenities, but some of these have theater rooms and restaurants. They have all kinds of high-end.
One-stop shopping when you're on
Yes.
vacation, huh?
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
And I have some clients that I sold a unit in Dawn on the seawall, and what they really liked, because they were looking at beach houses and they decided they wanted to settle on a condo. They started out with beach houses, and the reason was low maintenance. They were right across the street from the beach. They could just walk. Also, they were close to restaurants, and they were close to grocery stores, and any activities that they wanted to get to quickly. They didn't have to go very far. Plus, they have the pools, and they have some condos offer garage parking. So they were really happy with their decision.
And you mentioned something too, the activities they wanted to participate in. That's another thing about condo living, is it wherever your condo is tends to attract the same kind of people as far as interests go. So if you're really into being on the bay and the fishing and the kayaking, well, there's going to be other people around you that love that too. So the social connections also can make the condo.
And I think the HOAs have some events for the condo facility that everybody can participate in, and so you can meet your neighbor,
really get connected,
and communicate with them, and y'all have they would have interest in that sort of thing. So I would say that you would have people in that facility where you make a lot of friends and neighbors. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it just depends on kind of what you're looking for. If you're looking for the beachfront condos, like we get winter Texans that come in there, or if you just want more low maintenance and this is your permanent home, there's some really great choices out there, and it's a good way to get the amenities or the views you want without the price tag that you.
Yeah, that's one of the things I noticed when we were doing our homework for this segment, is that in 2018, according to the National Association of Realtors, per square foot, you know, comparable properties, a condo versus a freestanding house, the condo was on average 10,000 less, which that's the average. In certain markets, it's gonna be greater, so you can kind of get a little bit more,
Yeah,
a little more bang for your buck if you like the condo lifestyle.
yeah.
Because it won't be the same lifestyle as what the freestanding house was.
Yeah.
So another perk, another plus of condo living. And now what about like holding their value? Is it a good investment from an investment standpoint? Not necessarily a short-term vacation rental, because you kind of have to know, some condos allow it, some don't. But what would you say about?
I would say that over the years, I've kind of watched this thing, and it seems like condominiums themselves they run their own course versus freestanding homes. So I've seen them go up a lot quicker, and I've seen them come down a lot quicker. So they're a little bit.
It's a different kind of beast, and that's what you're saying.
Yeah, and so there's a potential to make a lot more money quickly, but there's also a little bit more risk involved. Like the homes kind of go like that, the condos kind of go like that. So
a fun ride.
yeah, so it can be a little bit riskier than a single family home, but if you're looking for a long-term investment, I don't think any of them are risky. I mean, even
It's a solid investment, it's just gonna fluctuate a little bit more.
Well, especially if you're gonna come enjoy it yourself several times a year,
Mhm.
and when you're not there, then you can rent it out.
yeah,
So,
yeah, you just have to make sure you check into that, because some of the condos on the island do not allow that.
Which is the point as to why you need a local realtor.
correct.
Yeah.
Because we know.
Because we know our market, we know which ones allow it, and then even certain communities even,
Yeah,
like Bayou Vista and Tiki Island, they're not into the short-term vacation rentals there. The people who live there don't want all that coming and going. Whereas on the island, you know, there's different spots for it. So you need a local realtor that can make sure that
absolutely.
even if you don't know what questions to ask, they know what questions to ask.
Give you some guidance.
Yes,
It's right.
we're here for you.
Mhm.